Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Banished. So, last episode we got I guess I would say decent start on our little village, sort of. And it's, what, late winter right now, so one thing I need to make sure I do, because I could see myself forgetting to do this, is I need to make sure I assign people to be farmers once spring starts hitting. And one thing I just kind of thought that might help us out a little, I don't know how much, but it might help a little, is I could, or not, I don't want to remove roads. Yes, I want to add roads. I wonder if adding a, like, dirt road from this little area I've got might help them with traveling and all. I'm not quite sure. There's that. And then I'll actually make the main roads in here. I can't even see. Yeah, it's really hard to see where I even put the road. Oh, I can kind of see if I look up here. Oh yeah, it looks like there's even, like, it doesn't bother getting rid of trees or anything. Okay. There's that. I can at least see the stone a little bit better. There's that. I know I probably don't need to make them too wide like I am, but I say it makes things look a little bit better, so whatever. And I have no idea. Let me see, I just remembered something. I don't know if this will really help us, but I suppose I'll put a well down too. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it really does anything, but I guess it looks kind of pretty. And yeah, we started building this schoolhouse as well. So then hopefully I can actually start educating some of the children so that they're more productive when they become adults. So is there a teacher? Yeah, I only need one teacher too, so there we go. Yeah, I don't know how, I mean, that'll admittedly sort of mess up our workforce. Okay, it's early spring now. So I really am going to want to make someone into a farmer. I don't know how many people I want, though, exactly, because it says I can have 4, I think. Like, that's how many are able to do it, but I don't know if having 4 is really worthwhile. I guess I'll do 4. Actually, you know what? I could just remove one of my builders, because I'm not really building anything besides that well. Also, sorry if I, like, can't click at all, because, I don't know. I'm playing this on a 30-inch or so, I guess it's actually like 34-inch flat screen TV, and yeah, that's quite hard. Okay, and they are actually working on the field now, so that's good. Yeah, because I remember last time that I attempted to sort of do this, or when I first made the field, no one was actually working on it, even though I think I assigned a couple people as farmers. I think it was just too late in the season. Which makes sense. Obviously, it's hard to work on something like that if it's too late to do so. It does seem like they actually have to build the road, too. Kind of. Because at least, well, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the lighting. Yeah, it's hard to tell if that road's actually there, if it's just the outline of where a road is going to be at some point in time. Okay. So yeah, we're starting to slowly gain some more actual adults, as opposed to just a bunch of children. Okay, there we go. Oh wow. Yeah, that field is pretty damn large. I wonder if they're gonna actually be able to plant everything in time. I can basically force them to harvest immediately, but we don't really have any food problems. Yeah, we've... Oh yeah, we actually have a pretty decent amount of food. Oh, and the one thing someone did mention is apparently the houses also store it. So yeah, just because there's no food in here, that doesn't mean we're completely out of food. There's still food that they all put in their houses, which makes sense, so... Although, if you run out of stuff in the barn, that's a bad sign. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're all out of food or anything. Okay, so that's nice to know. Yeah, they have a lot of potatoes here, actually. Oh, so that's actually what happened to most of our potatoes. A lot of our potatoes didn't get eaten, they just all got brought to their homes. I see. Makes sense. Actually, let me see the time thing. Okay, it can go all the way up to plus 10, or times 10, I should say. Yeah, otherwise, I think we need to wait for some more people to get born for us to really do anything. Reserve of food is low. Not really. I mean, it's kind of low, I'll admit, but it's not the worst. I'm assuming we'll probably get so much... we'll probably get a pretty large stockpile of stuff once this gets harvested, but I don't really know. Actually, yeah, while I'm just letting time sort of progress, I want to look at all these other things. This is obviously for diseases. I don't know if we really need this, though, as of right now. We probably will at some point. Census data. I mean, that might be useful at some point, but I don't think we really need any of that stuff. And actually, we need... yeah, we need more stone and we need more coal as well. Yoshi has become a student. Okay, so finally people are becoming students too. So that means soon they'll be adults, I believe. Okay, so yeah. Town Hall, I don't know how useful that is. Provides happiness, I guess. For the devout. You can also have a cemetery. I guess it prevents them from being sad. It's kind of funny how a cemetery prevents them from being sad. I guess it kind of makes sense, but you'd think if anything would make them more sad. Again, as you can see, we don't have any coal. Although I don't think we actually got much coal to begin with. We don't have really any stone. So I should probably tell them to get some stone and iron. I think the more chunky rocks are iron, and then the more smooth ones are stone, if I'm correct. So I think I'll actually have them remove stone. Yeah, because I don't think stone affects the ability for our people to get herbs or anything. I wouldn't think. Or iron. There we go. That should give us a decent amount of iron and stone. Ah, look at those crops. Yeah, you definitely do need a lot of people working the fields in order to get maximum yield. Food limit is 5,000. So yeah, we should probably get a very large amount of food once this is built. Or not built, but once they finally harvest all this stuff. I wonder why there's a harvest immediately thing. Because really, I mean, I don't think we'd have to worry about that until fall. I guess that's if we're in dire need for food and we don't care that we're in the long run reducing the maximum amount we get. I think that's just if we're in such dire need for some amount of food. There we go. And they are actually utilizing the roads, so it's a good thing I built those. Yeah, I think these must actually have to be built because it looks like that's not really... because that looks a lot more dark than this. Then again, I kind of did get rid of a lot of the laborers and other people. Though we need to wait for our students and everything to get through. Okay, yeah, they are slowly starting to build that. But we only have the one builder and the one laborer, so it takes a while, I think. Yeah, we need some more stone over there. Although, yeah, we should be getting a large amount of stone. There we go. That's finally done. It seems like as long as you get an early start on things, it's okay if you only have 3 or 4 farmers. Or not 3 or 4, but it's okay if you only have 3. Okay, and they're finally harvesting. Yeah. Wonder how much this is gonna get us. Yeah, because like I said, I don't have that much experience with this game, so I'm not quite sure how much we're going to really get from this harvest, but here's hoping it's a lot. I wonder if wheat alone if they're able to even eat it, though, to be honest, because obviously you need to turn wheat into bread, so do we actually have to make a bakery or something? There's a trading post, a market, a stockpile. We already have these two, obviously. I wonder if I want to build this soon. It does seem really huge, though, and let me see. Do we actually have to make, like, market? Yeah. So, yeah, we actually need to assign people to do that. So I think this is something that sort of replaces the barn and the stockpile, but we don't really want to place it right now. We could make this, actually, because then we'll actually be able to trade with merchants. Might be a good idea. Sounds like something that's useful in the long run. Now I guess we can place it right here. Because you have to place it by the water, because the merchants all come through on ships, I'm pretty sure. So let's see, where are my roads again? Yeah, I don't know where a lot of these things lead exactly. So forgive me if I'm being a bit stupid. And I'm probably not utilizing my space as well as I could, but... Wait, I didn't want that. Yeah, I wanted the stuff to be stone. I'm guessing stone's probably a little bit better compared to, say, dirt. Yeah, like, I'm definitely wasting space here. I probably could, if I moved these to the right a bit, then I could probably fit another house in there and all that. Does anyone not have a home? Speaking of which, no, everyone still has a home, so there's not really any need for us to build more. Well, we got 4 students now, so hopefully they're done pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not sure how many more years they have to go, like, stay at the school for before they're able to actually join the workforce. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, we've got a nice little town center here. And like I said, this is probably a waste of space, but I kind of just want to make things look sort of pretty as well. I don't just want to be completely concerned about making everything the most effective that it can be. Alright, starting to get logs. Are we running out of logs at all? Oh, we're already... Oh no, never mind. We don't care about coal. Yeah, I don't have much stone left, although we have a decent amount of iron. Well, iron does take up a lot of space, it seems. Yeah, it seems like certain items take up more space than others, which makes sense. Here we go. Let's see how much we have. Oh wow, we have a lot of wheat. Yeah, it seems like when you do the harvest well, you get a lot of stuff as a result. Yeah, stone and logs. We definitely aren't able to keep up with the demand for those. Actually, I could make 2 more foresters. I might do that, because that'll give us some more logs. Or not woodcutter. Yeah, I don't want that many woodcutters. I want more foresters. And now that all the farming's done, I think I can remove the farmers from their duties, because I don't think they really do anything. Yeah, I don't think the farmers really do anything when it's not spring to early autumn. So I might as well do that. Yeah, we'll get more foresting done. Oh yeah, and we definitely need more stone, so I'm gonna try to find more of that. Oh yeah, let me look at this. I think there... Can you make like a quarry, I think? Oh, yeah. Quarry. Used to mine stone from the ground. Quarries cannot be removed once placed. So basically, if we decide to place a quarry, it's just immovable. And we need a lot of space to build a quarry too, so... You need to find a pretty large empty space if we want to really do this. The question is, though, is where is a good spot? Because I think right here would probably be pretty good because it's a pretty large open space. You know what? It'll probably take a long time to build this, so I'm just going to build it for now. Even if we don't actually assign people to it, I think it'll be good in the long run for us to do that. We are starting to run out of hide coats, though, so I wonder if a tailor is a good idea. And actually, I might want to make a... I think one thing... Although I'm going to be building the quarry, and it'll take probably a long time, I think it might be a good idea to build a... I think a hunter's lodge, because then we'll probably get leather, and then with leather, I can actually start making things such as... Yeah, it seems like the deer sort of just spawn in areas like this, which makes sense. I'm wondering if I should just add this to this current group or if I should make it a little further away or something else, maybe. Entirely. I guess I'll make this like right here. Seems a good a spot as any. Actually, you know what? I know I just said I was going to build this regardless of whether or not we can actually do anything with it, but I don't know. I kind of want to get rid of it now. Okay, and they can just walk right over the hill. It takes a little bit more time. Because, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to... Actually, wait. Now that I think about it, I think I just remembered. We can make tunnels. A tunnel cannot be placed in this location. I wonder what's considered an appropriate location for a tunnel. Okay. That is... I think I've just made this too close to the end of the tunnel, so I can't even make it here. So yeah, I think I'll actually cancel this. I think I have to go, what, here? Yes, here. I'm going to cancel that. Yeah, and the only reason I'm going to cancel it is because if I don't, I think it'll probably... That's probably not the best spot now that I think about it, because if I make a tunnel, which is probably what I will want to make, we'll have far too much... Oh. Reserve of logs. Yeah, I know. I had this problem for a while, which is why I did that. I think the foresters tend to do, like, I don't know. I think they make much less, like, logs compared to if I just did, like, a clear-cutting operation. Reserve of logs. Yeah, I know. It's going to keep telling me the reserves of logs is low, I'm sure. Until we actually have logs. Yeah, we keep running out of stone, so that seems to be something... Well, that's why I wanted the quarry, but as you can see, we still have a lot of students, so I'm really just kind of waiting for the students to, well, get done with their studies. Because otherwise we really don't have enough people, I'd say, to bother doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, we definitely have a surplus of food, which is quite nice. Yeah, because that was the one thing I kept messing up with when I first started, is I kept starving because I was relying on stuff like farming and herding right away. And I think that's something that you want to gradually work yourself to. Oh yeah, I think this will probably give us leather doing this, but at the same time I think we probably, or maybe not just leather, but probably hides, and then we probably have to make the hides into leather. But then I think we could probably use farming, because I know there is a, let's see. There's a trading post, obviously. Yeah, we can also make pastures, and I'm assuming pastures we can probably use cow hides as well. Yeah, more than likely that is the case. And yeah, we are going to want to start getting a tailor underway, because I'm assuming otherwise we might have people that either aren't able to work or they might just start dying because of the cold. Yeah, we really need more stone. That is definitely a high priority, so let me actually get that underway. So let's collect stone. Like I said, I don't think it really matters if we take the stone from the areas like this. Oh yeah, and because they can just climb right over, I might as well collect all that stone. That'll probably take a while to do, but whatever. Actually, I might even go ahead and take one of the gatherers away, and I'll make another laborer. Yeah, and I did make a lot of roads, so I think it actually might have been a poor decision to make stone roads this early, because I think you want to wait until you've got something like a quarry underway. So that probably wasn't the best idea, but I'll live with it for now. Yeah, I think for the beginning at least, even if you've got an area that you want to be sort of your main your main home area, it's probably a good idea to use dirt only. Yeah, because that just takes work. It doesn't actually take any resources. And then I'm pretty sure I can just put stone right over the dirt roads if I really need to. Okay. One thing I actually kind of want to expand towards is this big lake, because it would be kind of cool, I think, to incorporate this into our town, but Because of all these mountains, it would take a while. Actually, what is the... Yeah, you need 4... Is that stone or is that steel? That's stone. Yeah, well, you need 4 per length, so it takes 4 times as much stone as the actual roads do, which makes sense. But yeah, that'll take a long time. Yeah, we have a lot of students, but none of them have actually become adults yet. And I think 4 of our adults are kind of pretty unproductive just because they were... Yeah, they didn't actually go to school at all. So, I mean, this might seem like it's making a lot longer of a wait time, but I think in the long run it'll really help us out. Oh, it's early summer. Oh, crap, I forgot to do the harvesting. We still have a lot of food actually left over, but that was stupid of me. Yeah, that's one of the problems with having to unassign and reassign farmers. Alright, I think I'll get rid of one of the gatherers and have them... Actually, I wonder if they're even going to sow the crops, because I don't know if we even have enough time. I mean, it's early summer, so we might. I don't know, though. I think we should have time, because I think we started harvesting in early autumn last time, so now it might just be in late autumn instead. So yeah, I think we should be safe, hopefully. Especially now that I made us have 4 farmers instead of just the normal 2. Or not the normal, but the 3 I put last time. I think we should be safe. Hopefully. Yeah, that's already growing. 5% yield, so yeah, we can actually already yield some of this stuff. If we really wanted to. And now it's just the midsummer, so yeah, I think we're safe. That's the one thing, though, is I have to keep an eye on that when I unassign farmers. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty slow-paced and relaxing game, you know? Like, there's not like a million problems you're trying to keep up with. So it's very dissimilar to a lot of the games I've played otherwise, kind of like... I shouldn't say a lot of, but it's dissimilar to, I guess, RimWorld, which is what I've been playing a lot of. There's no, like, fighting or combat at all. There are disasters, I think, but we haven't encountered any yet. And we need even more stone. Did they actually get rid of all the stone over here? Okay, no. We've had so few laborers. Oh, we don't even have a laborer, so that probably doesn't help. Well, it's kind of pointless having a builder if there's nothing to build, so I'm gonna make everyone a laborer. That needs to be... Ooh, and we first... Sweet, we got an adult. And we've got 8 students in total, so that's pretty good. Hopefully we should be getting a large number of adults as time is going on. Okay, yeah, we were safe. And actually, we're already harvesting in early autumn, so even though I was kind of stupid, it seems that we're saved, regardless. We have a lot of fish. And our people have really good health, too. So we're doing very well for ourselves, I'd say. Yeah, we are running out of hide coats, though, so like I said, I'm hoping... Oh, yeah, no, wait, this didn't get built. Oh, we just have too many logs. Okay, I can actually get rid of a few of the foresters then, I think, and make them into hunters. Oh yeah, never mind. I can't really make hunters when there's no hunting cabin. Yeah, we need stone for that. So these people really need to get the rest of this done. But yeah, like I said, they are spending a lot of the stone, I think, on this stuff, which probably isn't the best idea. Actually, yeah, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna replace some of it, I think, with regular dirt. Oh, never mind. I have to actually remove it. And you know what? I'm gonna end the episode here. So, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.